Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and I recently went to the Scarefest Paranormal and Horror Convention this past weekend in Lexington, Kentucky, and I wanted to show you guys some of the cool stuff that I got while I was there. This is actually the first Scarefest that I've attended in the past several years. I think the last one I went to was 2012, which is odd because Lexington is more or less in my backyard. It's like an hour here, and I've kind of avoided Scarefest the past few years, and the reason why is this. Scarefest seems to have gone far more in the way of a paranormal convention these past few years, and a lot less in the way of a horror convention. Put it this way. Sort of the guest of honor for horror this year was George Romero. George Romero was at a Scarefest years and years ago that I, for one reason or another, had to miss. And I've kicked myself ever since because I never thought I'd get another opportunity to meet George Romero. They booked him this year, so there was no chance that I was going to miss meeting George Romero for a second time. It took me all of 3 minutes to meet George Romero. 3 minutes. To meet some guy on some paranormal hunting, ghost hunting show on the Sci-Fi Channel who goes to a scary place and sets up, noises, different places, and he gets freaked out and scared about it, and they really capture nothing and prove nothing, and it's all a bunch of phony baloney crap. Hours. Line out as far as the eye could see to meet him. Something very, very, very wrong with that picture. It's great for us horror people. I mean, like I said, 3 minutes to meet George Romero, a living legend, an icon, a master of horror, versus some guy who stages something scary in some dark place somewhere and acts like he's scared. Again, we won't go down that road. That's a whole other rant. But that's kind of the reason why I've stayed away from Scarefest. They've gone far more toward a paranormal convention and have really gone away from being a horror convention. And so who they've booked as horror celebrities the past few years are people that I've already met or have no desire to meet. Or when they have booked somebody that I've wanted to meet, they've had the tendency to cancel on them, which I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, one of the things I like about the Scarefest is the venue. The Lexington Center is a great venue for this kind of show. And the way that Scarefest sort of organizes it is just like a big circle. It's got a lot of flow, easy to get in, easy to get out. Although this year, I'm not sure if they've done that the past couple of years. Again, I've not went the past couple of years, but they had all the horror people pushed all the way back to the very back of the venue, so you had to walk through the throngs of people there to see the paranormal investigators and ghost hunters and psychics and palm readers and snake oil salesmen to get to the horror people. But you can get in there, you can get out, and get everything that you need within a couple hours, which is exactly what I did. There were a lot of people there at the show that I know, but I just didn't see anybody really, because I was really there to just kind of get in and get out and go. And I think Scarefest has kind of realized this because their admittance fee has almost doubled since just a couple of years ago, the last time I went, which I think was 2012, like I said, has almost doubled to the point where I honestly, if Romero wasn't there, I probably wouldn't have paid it. Just hopped in the car and went back home. It was that expensive. I don't think Mad Monster Party's admittance fee was that much, and Mad Monster Party is 3, 4, 5 times the size of Scarefest. So knowing what the admittance fee is now is definitely going to hinder me going to future Scarefests, even if they have some horror celebrities that I've not met or that I really want to meet. But yeah, it really wouldn't surprise me in the next few years if they totally went away from horror and just went totally the route of paranormal, which would be sad. But anyway, rant over. If you guys went to Scarefest, please let me know what you thought of it. If you are a big fan of the paranormal stuff, ghost hunting, whatever, no disrespect. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I can just kind of watch those things and just sort of see right through them, and yeah, I don't know. Just not my thing. But anyway, yeah, if you went to Scarefest 2015, let me know what your experience was there. And yeah, I'll go show you guys some of the cool stuff that I got at the convention. All right, guys, there is my George Romero signature on my Dawn of the Dead poster. He actually unrolled it, and he's like, "Is this an original?" Because of the green lettering here. And I was like, well, no, I don't think so. It's definitely not an original Dawn of the Dead one sheet, but I should email the poster company and be like, hey, this is such a great recreation. You fooled Romero himself. So, but Romero was, it was such an honor to meet him. Like I said, he is a living legend. He's an icon. He's a master of horror. He's one of the guys that I've wanted to meet for a long time. And so glad that I was finally able to meet him. But yeah, there is my Dawn of the Dead poster signed by Mr. George Romero himself. Thank you to my Alien Body Knocker and Predator Body Knocker for holding the poster in place. Next up, got my Phantasm poster right there. Down here, it is signed by the writer-director Don Coscarelli. He says, "To Justin, keep your balls in the air." A very, very, very nice guy. I got into a very nice conversation with him about John Dies at the end. And, yeah, really enjoyed meeting him. Very, very nice. Very, very personable. Very, very nice guy. And over here, we have got a signature from Reggie Bannister himself. It says, "To Justin, balls out, dude." Reggie Bannister. He was very, very nice as well. Very, very cool guy to meet. Really enjoyed meeting him as well. Reggie's always been kind of like my favorite character in the Phantasm films. Always loved Reggie Bannister. They had some other Phantasm people there as well. It was kind of a Phantasm reunion. Angus Scrimm, I've always wanted to meet him. He had to cancel due to illness, so I hope he gets well soon. And really look forward to meeting him at a future convention at some point. Michael Baldwin was also there, but I avoided Michael Baldwin because of an incident at Friday Night Film Fest back in 2012. There's the young Mr. Baldwin. I won't go into it, but still kind of have a bad taste in my mouth over it. So I avoided him and got Don Coscarelli and Reggie Bannister as well. And down here, got my NECA San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Mrs. Voorhees and Young Jason figures signed by R. Lehman, Jason himself from the original film. Very nice guy. Second time I've met him, and just really nice, really funny guy. Very talkative, very personable. Very nice guy. He writes, "Justin, Jason never dies. R. Lehman, Jason 1. So, yeah, that's very cool. Very, very cool. And again, Don Coscarelli on the Phantasm poster. Got Mr. Reggie Bannister right there as well on the Phantasm poster. And the cherry on top of the sundae, George Romero on my Dawn of the Dead poster. Such a great experience meeting him. Really enjoyed meeting George Romero. Like I said, a living legend, an icon, a master of horror. So yeah, that was my Scarefest 2015 haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, and until next time, you guys take it easy. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see ya. Peace. Oh, and always, people, keep your balls in the air.